for my 3 tips on surviving Concrunch. First things first, obviously, Concrunch is never a good idea. We are basically 2 weeks away from MCM Comic Con London, and if you are disorganized like I am, then you are on the edge of a Concrunch. Tip number 1, planning and prioritizing. Figure out and work back from your D date. That date for me in the past has been the actual convention date, which I've learnt is not the best way to go about managing your time. Reason being, if you need to travel, if you need to pack, if you need things to dry, you kind of need those done before the day of the convention. I tend to look to either a day ahead or 2 days ahead, depending on what my travel plans are. So in terms of like prioritizing, I have again always gone for, in historic times, the easy things first. I have tried to flip it so that essentially I work on my biggest pieces first and then leave the tiny small details till last, because nobody wants to be in a world where you have forgotten that the paint needs to dry and you're trying to get it into a vehicle or on public transport. And knowing when to admit defeat is all part, in my mind, of the planning and prioritizing process. So have a backup as a plan B of what cosplay you might like to wear if you don't make the one that you're working on ready in time for the convention. So even though I've already said in my cos plans and publicized it online that I will be doing Karlak, she unfortunately won't be able to make it because I don't have the time to be able to do the upgrades to a standard that I know that she needs and that I would like. I've kind of realized as I've gone through and filmed all of these tips that they're all kind of like a tip within a tip, because I have multiple tips for each tip. It's a lot of tips. So I'm going to have to break this video series up a little bit because I just don't want them to go on for ages. So we're going to have to go to a part 2.